Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I came back to the planet to do what I said in the last video. That I wanted to take a look if some of the mods I've installed do work. And they do. And I didn't want to record today because I kind of just was working here a bit, flying around and seeing if I could find something. And I found enemy signals near the base. That's a kind of a nice thing because now I know that there are new installations spawning. But I had to come back to show you this. Take a look at this, what we have here. The Duchessa. I saw this on K-Max's videos, and I'm pretty sure the ship is messed up as hell and broken beyond repair, but at least that is pretty nice that we can maybe maybe have a good replacement for the ship or something like that. I'm not sure. But with that, the whole planet became a lot more interesting again. The planet, I left the planet behind because there was nothing on the planet that was interesting in any way. I hope it has no guns. I don't think that the Duchessa had guns. We will risk it. We will just risk it. Coming closer to it, and then if we die, we die. That's not a bad thing. But one thing I want to do is maybe get a GPS point, a new one. New from current position. I think it's this one. And we will just call it Duchessa. Just so that we have a point. Oh, I can see her familiar looks. That's so neat. Come on, please don't have any guns. I don't think she had guns when I first saw her. That's so beautiful. But I'm sure it's pretty damaged. It has all the ooh, she looks good. She looks good. Let's just go down and see. I'm not sure if she had guns on the inside. See, there's even more. SPRT in 6 kilometers. I've installed a mod that makes ground, that gives me the option to have vehicles on the ground or new installations on the ground, and that's one thing I wanted to have to spice it up a bit. Oh yeah, the whole bottom section is missing, and there she sank into the ground. We might be able to rescue her and bring her back to her former glory. No, I don't think we will be able to do that. Ooh, she is broken. She is so broken, but she's still a nice ship. That's so beautiful. What's going on here? That's the captain's quarters. Can I open the door? No. Let me grind that down. Oh, that takes so much time. Yeah, she's an enemy here. That's not so nice. Again, I have this new, or not new mod here, but I'm using a mod that gives me new installations, new wreckage on the ground, something something to find, and that's something I definitely wanted to have here on the planet. Can I transfer everything? Everything to me? Yes. Share block. Share with faction. So now everything should be mine. Or come on. No. Still something not right here. I'm not sure if it works that way. If I can just antenna. Maybe the antenna broke off. Something like that. And by the way, I should go back to the base because you can see that there seem to also be enemies, stinging adversary. I had the question if the can I go down here? Come on. If the corrupt drones also, okay, that's the antenna. It seems it's still connected, so maybe it doesn't work the way I thought it could work. Maybe that would be too easy to just take a ship, grind down one door, and then just declare the whole ship yours. That's maybe not a good thing. But again, I have to get back into it again. This find made me happy, having the familiar shape back. Yeah, again, I didn't see corrupt drones by now, so it could be that the drones don't happen when it comes to planets, but I'm not sure if these enemies, the mining operations and stuff I found around, spawn enemies. It could be that this happens. This one is relatively close to the base, and that could mean that I should maybe do something to at least protect the base a bit. People will be mad again because I have GPU problems again. Let me fly there. That was the other reason why I didn't want to go to the planet anymore, because yeah, flying on the planet is just not nice. By the way, I just saw that one of the drones started to move in, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, so I will go and maybe set up just a laser here, just for now, to have something to protect the base. People will say I'm concentrating too much on the combat part of the game. I just don't want to have things shoot up my base here for now, especially if I go out into space again and I'm not here. I want to at least have the base a bit protected. That's not combat. Let's say it that way. I'm not trying to go and make a complete combat series out of this. At least I'm trying. Okay, that should work. I want to see what happens here. This fleeting rival is coming in, and I didn't install anything special. For example, Splitzy is using something that gives him waves and waves of enemies. And I didn't install anything like that. This is just one normal mod that brings in new bases and all that stuff. Maybe you should see that there. Laser, would you please? Hello? Okay, now. Okay. That solves problems for now. Sorry. I had some other things that I wanted to talk about with you, and now I'm a bit overwhelmed by the new finds because I didn't think that I could get new bases down here and new finds when it comes to ships and all that stuff. So I'm pretty happy that this worked out. Could go into space now again, do some more work there. I did more work on the big ship, and the thing is that at the moment, again, I want to kind of wait to see if these corrupt drones also show up here. If they don't do, then it is nice that these enemies spawn at least some... Oh. Windows. that these drones spawn in something that's happening here. The corrupt drones might be a bit too harsh for the planetary base. I don't know. Yeah, the other things that I wanted to talk about is kind of the channel. I'm at the moment a bit, and it might be just my own problem, that I'm not putting in enough work, but I'm a bit frustrated at the moment when it comes to the channel, because by the way, I said I don't want to remove that, but I will remove that. I decided that I want to get rid of some of the mods I have loaded, and this is one of the mods that I will not use anymore. I'm not sure how to continue with the channel, because at the moment I'm really struggling with myself to keep up on putting work into YouTube. It's I would have to explain a lot to you just to tell you why my frustration at the moment is on a very, very high level, and it could be that it solves itself in the next few days and everything is fine, but at the moment I'm frustrated as hell, and that also hits YouTube a bit, because when I see that the last videos don't get any views anymore, I don't want to put in the bit of work that I put in, and I can't really say what's the cause for it, and maybe I can't admit it to myself, but it's a bit frustrating, and together with some other things that happen in my private life right now, everything comes together, makes all the things back. There's another one. Man, okay, that might be more problematic than I really want, because shooting down drones every 2 seconds, that's not a thing I wanted to do. Okay, this works. The sun has the point that it had before. That's at least good that is back. Um, the the whole thing is a bit of a mess right now, and that also again hits my channel, and I'm not sure how to continue other games, because I don't have at the moment the capital to the capital is maybe the wrong word, the money to invest into new games, and that frustrates me a bit, because there's a cool amount of games, science fiction games out there that I would like to maybe give a chance, and I can't at the moment. Why didn't the 3 work? How? Okay. This thing is also still there. Good thing. I'm just running around and I'm taking a look if everything has enough uranium to last a while. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk to you about. That it, again, I can't predict how hard my channel will be hit by myself at the moment. I have the bad feeling that I'm driving my channel into the ground by not posting as much as I should. But the problem is, if I don't feel like posting, then maybe it's not good to then just record and do something. So give me opinions on that. Give me anything you want to say on that. Maybe you have some, don't know, some good tips, or just a word of encouragement or something like that. Man, this thing is really producing drones now and sending them in. The other thing is, I had a few weeks ago, I had this whole stretch of things. Man, and this is a real break from everything. I should fly around more, or go back to because just running around here is maybe not the best thing to do. It's not a good background, or not sure. A few weeks ago, I had this whole thing where I noticed that one space engineers YouTuber kind of profited off, not profited, but yeah, maybe profited out of a bit of negativity when it comes to space engineers and its updates. And I saw that a lot of other people also noticed that. I read a thread about that on Reddit where some people were, let's say it, really really harsh about it. That he profited of negativity surrounding the space engineers community. The thing that I now realized is I have to turn that off. The thing that I now realized is that now that E3 came up and all the new games got announced, I kind of notice now that it happens with other things too. And YouTube at the moment seems to have a real good run when it comes to exactly this negativity. I want to hear from viewers on YouTube why, and I can explain that to myself, that negativity and negative news is stuff that people, that's how daily news shows work. Here's the negative stuff. We have floodings here, a lot of dead people here, and this, and this. And then, here a poor little nice little thingy to distract from I don't know what. And on YouTube, the same thing seems to be working pretty well. E3, I'm a big Fallout fan. Fallout 76 got announced, and immediately, YouTubers started to hit on 76 without knowing anything, and people saying that Bethesda is over and Bethesda did its last good game with Skyrim and we are all lost and Fallout 76 is the worst thing, and all this crazy stuff, and I don't know where the people take this from. Nobody has seen the game by now. Nobody has played it. Nobody knows if it's how good it is. And there's that one thing that seems to work on YouTube, and I'm always thinking, why don't you do that on YouTube? Is these negative videos? Everything's bad. The world will end, and there will be no good Fallout in ever. Everything's something like that. The same counts for other communities. The most toxic communities that I have found are the Star Wars and the Fallout community, and some parts of the SE community, the space engineers community, but it's only because that are the communities where I usually take a look at, or where I read sometimes on Reddit or in websites or whatsoever. And it's so weird to me that this is happening, that negativity is the thing that works best. After that is speculation. That's another thing that I found that is amazing. All the Fallout YouTubers out there, and I like most of them. Most of them are really doing a good job. Juicehead, for example, is a good guy. He's putting out mod videos, and I like my Fallout mods, so I watch sometimes some of his videos when he's, don't know, talking about upcoming mods or something like that. And he immediately changed his channel to give new information on Fallout 76, and he's one of the least he's speculating, but just he's doing a relatively good job. But there's so many, when you saw a Juicehead video, then immediately your recommendations are full of other people that speculate the hell out of this game and what this means and what we can have to say about this, and it's so crazy. And again, the same counts for negativity, and that counts for everything that came out of E3. And you notice that for a lot of other things too, where you basically don't know, where people profit of the negativity. People soak up negativity, and I have my own negativity in my head. I don't need negativity from other people that also come in and say, oh yeah, this game will be the worst and this decision is the worst, and it's so crazy that this is happening, that it again, it works in the news shows. Why shouldn't it work on YouTube? I shouldn't be surprised, but I always thought, and that's what always was said, YouTube is so different. YouTube is so different from everything, and YouTube is so different from what the normal media does. And in reality, maybe it's not. I don't know. Give me comments on that. I want to hear something about that. I feel in the I feel the obligation to sometimes talk about this and just have a bit of a talk about that, and maybe you people have something to say about that on your own. That would be nice. I don't know. Good. People, I don't want to stay here anymore and just stand here and talk. So I think I will end the video here, and we will see us maybe back in space the next time. So now we know that things are happening here. That's a good thing. And that we can find wreckage around the base, and that we maybe have work to do with this year. Maybe we can build something to, don't know, pick up the Duchessa, bring her back into space or something like that. That could be a thing we could, I don't know, that could be a thing we could maybe work on or so. Have a sister ship for the big one. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Good people, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.